Hi, YouTubers. Palm Springs Cindy. Well, my girlfriend Joy left. Actually, it's been a week. A week yesterday afternoon, and so I had Melissa lined up to come when Joy left, but something came up. Anyway, she couldn't make it until last Wednesday, but that it was fine. And since I saw you the last time, 2 days ago, I had a chemical peel on my right here in my neck, and I'm not supposed to wear any face makeup. I can wear eye makeup, but I can't wear any like foundation. They did give me some ointment to put on my skin, and that's what is on it right now. And actually, you guys, it's kind of crazy because they gave me sunscreen, and they gave it's tinted, so it can act a little bit like face makeup foundation, and so I've got that on. But today or tomorrow, my skin is supposed to start flaking off. Like flake, peel. I hardly see any peeling. My face has been swollen and irritated feeling. Today it's a lot better, and it does not look, swollen and red or anything like it has the last few days. But I know Eric got on my case, and he said, "Why are you continuing to do things like getting a peel?" I said, "Well, I like to stay on top of the fact that, I have dark spots. I have the, wrinkles in here, wrinkles around here. And, my skin is getting discolored, I'll say. And that's a problem. I can cover it up. But if I can do something along the way to keep it from getting worse, then I'm going to do it." And I had what's called a TCP peel, and it stands for some long chemical word, and I can't even pronounce it, nor do I know what it is. But bottom line, it's a fairly mild peel, and it is supposed to turn back or halt dark spots, acne scars, rosacea, skin discoloration, redistribute and kickstart collagen, help our pores to become smaller, brighten our skin. So it took when I got in there, I didn't realize it was such a big deal, because when I got into the where I went is a place where a cosmetic surgeon friend, it's not the surgeon, it's the nurse, is a friend of mine, and I used to go to her for Botox years and years ago. And so anyway, they started those doctors that had that office started something called Skin Ceuticals. And so it's a place where they do, Botox, fillers, and all that, plus facials, chemical peels, plus they sell this really great product, Skin Ceutical. And I have purchased it years ago when, after you have a facial, they give you samples, and then I think when I've had one of my harsh lasers, I was given that to use. After you have the harsh laser, like I've had 2 erbiums and a CO2 in the span of, I'll say, 50 years, 40 years, plus a couple chemical peels along the way, like this one. When you do that, the doctors like you to use their product because they know it's mild and they know it's it's not going to be harmful. So when I got in there, she took me right back, and you lay on, like a bed, like you're getting a massage or you're getting a facial. I did not have to disrobe, or she just put like a robe on top of me. and she cleansed my face, even though I went there with no makeup on. My hair was pulled back in a ponytail. I was wearing a hat. I looked a fright. I didn't care. I mean, why would I put makeup on? So she cleansed my skin, and I was supposed to use, and I did. She gave me a serum to be using like a week or so before I went in for the peel. She said that will really help the peel to activate, and you'll get the most bang for your buck. So I did use that, and I liked it. It was some kind of it felt like water. And I even like licked it like that. I went, what is this? And it stung. So it was some type of an acid deal. But mild. Okay, so she cleansed my face. Then she said, this is going to feel spicy. Great. And I said, well, if it hurts, I'm going to say stop. And she said, okay, if you want, if it hurts, if it's too uncomfortable, we won't do it. We'll just stop. Okay. Then excuse me, she covered my eyes, brought the light down on me, and she said, okay, I'm going to start. So she started on my forehead. Like, I'm going to say she used a Q-tip and like put the Q-tip in the solution and rubbed the Q-tip on me like this. Do. She did a section of my face at a time. It hurt. So I held the fan up to me. Mostly it really hurt my forehead in here because I had been scratching my forehead. My forehead was itching me couple nights before. So when she put that chemical on my forehead where I had scratched, you couldn't see it where I had scratched, but evidently I could feel it. So anyway, she put that on, and I was like, oh my God, it hurts. But once she started getting around here where I hadn't been scratching, it wasn't as bad. And by holding the fan, I finally asked her if I could have another fan. Okay, so I had 2 fans going like this. And so she, she just did part of my face here, then here, then here, then here, and here, then she did my neck. Then we waited. She said, now I've got everything on a timer. So when you hear a beep or it's because everything's timed. It's a 3 minute, 3 minute, 3 minute, 3 minute. Then you have to sit for a while, then the second coat. So I was like, okay. So she said, don't think I'm on the phone or something's going on. The timer's for your peel. So then she said, now we have to wait a while. And then we waited. Then she started the second dose, and then it was just more of the same. So she did this. I said, don't do my forehead. It burns too much. Okay. So she just did, like, she started around here, and then here, and here, and here. And then after that, she did a twofer. And then I had to sit and wait. And she said, now, after 9 minutes, I'm going to put a seaweed mask on you. And that will take all the stinging and itching away. You'll feel fine. It'll be very comforting. I was like, okay, I'm ready for that. And so the timer rang, and she put I don't think she wiped anything off, but I don't remember, but she put the seaweed mask on me, and it was cold, refreshing. It felt so good. And then that stayed on for like 10 minutes. And that took away all the burning and itching. And then she did wipe that off, of course. And then, put tons of different lotions on me. And then I actually went in after that, and I got Botox. And I just, for my 11s for right here. And then the nurse did my Botox, and she said, after we're done with the Botox, I have to finish up what Candace was doing because you need more solutions over this chemical peel. I said, okay, so then my face was just maybe a little bit red, not really that noticeable. So she put more stuff on me, and then she says, okay, you can go. So I put my hat on and put my hair back in a ponytail, and I like pulled my brim down. Luckily, my car was practically right out in front of the shop, so I didn't have to walk too far in the sun. And so they said, you cannot be out in the sun for a while. Of course, I'm not going to put my face directly out. So anyway, that was my peel. And now today I've been laying low for 2 days. My face got swollen and it got more red, and this is what it looks like now with no makeup. And I don't know how great the lighting is here, but I did get my new ring light. So Stephanie, you'll be happy I got my new ring light. My friend Terry's daughter, we were out to dinner, and she said, "Oh yeah, I watched your video at Mom's today." And she said, "Have you got your new ring light yet?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Well, hurry up and get it." It arrived the other day, so I have to unbox it. And so right now I'm going to play canasta at 12:30, actually 12:45 to 3:30. Then after that I have book club. I have to show you guys something so dang cute. Follow me. I put it in my purse already. I'm babysitting my daughter's dog. Hold on, I'm in my laundry room. Okay. I went online because I wanted, I had to order my book, which has not arrived yet, and today we're meeting to discuss it. It's called The Girls in Paris or something. And so when I was ordering my book, I thought, I need let me do this. I could use, I prefer a paper book, not an Audible. And I just buy used paperbacks. But look at these. I've got to get them out so you can appreciate them. Okay, let's see here. I have to spread them out. I was looking for bookmarks. Cute bookmarks. Well, look at these. Let's see if I can. Look at these little bookmarkers. I think they were on Etsy. Let's see. Here's the goods from the Himalayas to you and your furry friends. Let's see. And look, the backs. So cute. Look at this little dog. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got to hang up. I have to hang up so I can get going. And wish me luck in canasta today. See you soon.